Retro Rock plays everything.
Hey fellow gamers, it's been 2 weeks since my last game pickup confessional. This week I've got a lot of stuff to go through, so I think we'll get started right away. The first thing is I'm going to go with one of the big ones, and it's what's in my hands right now, which is the GPD Win 2. Just picked this guy up. Well, I didn't just pick it up. I ordered it a long time ago, but it finally arrived. It is freaking epic. If you don't know what this is a handheld Windows-based gaming device, so this is Steam-based. I don't have it booting into Steam yet. I think I'm going to do that. I'm checking to see what the performance is. You can expect an unboxing video coming up. I also have a couple more gameplay videos that are already recorded that I will be posting in the near future. Be posting a little bit more than usual the next week or so. So there is that. That is a big one. That thing was a long time coming. Next, I'm going to tell you a story, a sad, sad story about a guy who won a Jaguar real cheap, an Atari Jaguar real cheap, and guess what happened? The guy never shipped it. He marked it as shipped. He never actually shipped it. Never gave me a number. I got I got my money back, but I had already ordered stuff for it. So I've got yeah, I've got an Atari Jaguar controller, and I got Power Drive Rally. This, by the way, I believe is a bootleg, but I got it cheap, so I don't really care. That said, I've got a lot of other Jaguar stuff coming in, and I'll definitely be ordering a Jaguar. I'm just gonna wait a couple weeks now. I'm kind of bummed out about it, to be honest. I really hate that. The worst part really was him marking it as shipped. That way I couldn't get my money back until later. There was a couple auctions that I ended up missing for an Atari Jaguar because of that. That is a really jerk thing to do. But keep going. It's not that big of a deal. I'll live. You are going to be surprised at this one, I think. Some of you probably won't be, but many of you will be. This is an Ouya. This was one of the release edition brown ones. If you don't know what this is an Android gaming device. One of the pioneers of the Android console era, which of course culminated in things like the Nvidia Shield TV. This was nowhere near as good as that, though. But I did pick it up on the cheap. It was $50 for this one, and this is more of a rare model. That's why I wanted it. So I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you think of Ouya in the comments down below. I know there's some Ouya lovers that watch this, so I don't mind. I'm gonna probably play a few things on it and then put it up on display. But I think it's a neat piece of gaming history, especially if you're a big fan of... Sorry, my mic's up there and I keep staring at it. It's looking at me. And it's a good piece of gaming history, especially if you're an indie gaming fan, because that was kind of the ushering in of the indie era, for me at least, and I think for a lot of other people. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is going to be cool. I'm doing a review on this. This is something I'm going to do today, in fact, and get done. But this is a multi-cart for the SNES. I've already tested it. It works. And I got this for about $25-30. 101 games. It does have some pretty darn solid games on it, and it does have a game save function, supposedly. So I'm pretty excited about that. Can't wait to play that. Those aren't the best things for your game machines, possibly. They're not sure. There's no proof that they actually do damage your machine, to be honest. But there are some pretty decently written theories out there about it. Next, I got Dragon Quest, what is it, 8? I've wanted one of the Dragon Quest games for a long time, so I am looking forward to actually playing a real Dragon Quest game. I don't think I've played it at all. I might have played Dragon Quest on the NES, but other than that, I don't think I did at all. Next, we have Afterburner 2. That was new in box. It was like $20, which I think is pretty cheap, because I think last time I went hunting for them, they were like $40. But anyway, here we have Afterburner 2 for the Sega Saturn. And glad to get this one too. This is a good looking game. I can't wait to play this one. And there's that. Trying to remember if I have a Saturn flight stick around. Maybe. Maybe not. I got some Atari stuff for you Atari fans. I know you're out there. Wait for it. Okay, first thing I got is some stuff for, a couple weeks ago I got a Zegs, and I showed you that. Here I've got a Miner 2049er for it. I'm very excited. Or Atari 400, your choice. Pick your poison. I got Pit Stop, which is a great racing game. Well, for the time period for it as well. Games are expensive as heck for the Zegs. There was a time where it wasn't. I think this is an educational game. It has a really worn out label. And then finally, Popeye, which is a pretty solid arcade game, and it does a pretty good job at playing it. So I've got those games. I'm going to test them out on it. I'll probably do Asari Atari with the Zegs because it fits the theme of that show. And I do anything Atari, and it is an Atari console, so fair enough, I think, to do a couple games on that just for fun. Next, Atari 2600 stuff. I did find some, and I've got another load of Atari 2600 stuff coming in that I'll do a video on, too, because it's got some stuff that I wanted. Riddle of the Sphinx. I got this at my local New Wave. New Wave, which is a game store over by us here in Racine, Wisconsin. Riddle of the Sphinx. Infiltrate. This one I want to do Asari Atari on. This is a game I used to play a lot when I was a kid. And it's the first time I've had it since I was a kid. Decathlon. Believe it or not, I didn't have this before. Tutankhamun. Possibly one of the worst versions ever made of this game. Not even possibly. Definitely one of the worst versions. Amidar, I didn't notice the tape when I was at the store. These were like $2 anyway, so not a big deal. Omega Race, finally, for my booster grip. So now I'm going to play Omega Race with the booster grip. Another Sorry Atari. In case you're wondering, yeah, there's going to be a lot of Sorry Ataris coming up in the near future. They've been doing better, which I'm glad to say. So I want to thank all of you who spread the word. Who spread the word? Spreaded? That does not sound right. Who spread the word about Sorry Atari. I'm really happy it's doing a lot better now. So it's not doing great, but it's doing a lot better. So yay. I wasn't getting rid of it anyway because I like it. Space Jockey is the last Atari pickup. But wait, there's more. There is PlayStation 2. We got Ford Racing 3. Hey, Chevy fans out there, feel free to tell me what you think of that. I have a lot of Ford sayings. Corvette. Evolution GT. Haven't played this yet, so I'll probably try it. If you guys don't know, if you're somebody who doesn't watch the station a lot, I absolutely love racing games, so I play quite a few of them. In fact, it's one of the few types of games that I do really well at. True crime, unless I'm talking, of course, then I'm host. Next we have Monster Lab. No idea on this one. I've never seen this game before. Feels a little light. Oh yeah, the game's in there. Alright, good. Star Wars Starfighter. I don't know how I ended up with this again. I'm pretty sure I had this already. This was one of the first games that I actually played regularly on the PlayStation 2 when I had mine originally. Oh, this one was a recommendation from one of the guys on the podcast. Ring of Red. And I heard this game is awesome. He described it so well that I had to have it. So it's a mech game, and I love mech games. So I cannot wait to try that out. I'm very excited about it. Hopefully, I'll have some free time next week, which is why I'm going to be recording. And I'll probably be live streaming when I'm testing some of these games out. So if you're around next week, Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to be live streaming for a bit. I don't know exactly when during the day. Look at this! I got a NES Classic Edition. Come to find out, my local Best Buy has like the largest collection of these in the Midwest right now. They have the most of these. So I did buy a NES Classic Edition. I thought it was kind of a rip-off. I had to go buy another controller. You didn't have to do that on the SNES one, but I did grab another NES controller. They use a different adapter, the jerks. Bunch of knee biters. You can hack these, though. And I doubt I will, though, to be honest with you. Oh, hey, there's more Atari stuff. I'll be darned. Here is an Uno cart. What this is a multi-cart for the Atari XE. It does SD. So there's a little SD slot in there, and I can put games on SD and then play it through this. Pretty cool little device. Next, Food Fight. Yep, that's right. It's sealed in box. And it was like less than 30 bucks. That's just crazy. Blue Max. In box. But not sealed this time. It's just the cartridge, though. There we go. But it's nice to get these boxes. The next things are box only. So we got a Load Runner box. So I will pick up Load Runner and put it in the box. Another one of my favorite games. Crossbow. If my buddy Larry ever gets a XE, I'll probably give this to him. But for now, it's on display. He loves Crossbow. That's why I say that. Star Raiders 2, which I've never played. I played the original Star Raiders a lot, but I've never played Star Raiders 2, so I will probably pick this one up too. Hopefully, it's cheap. Neat boxes, by the way, the Atari ones. These are very, very late 80s, early 90s looking boxes. Alright, finally, the last thing I got is Dig Dug Mini Arcade. Mini Arcade. I am silly today. And there we go. And I will do an unboxing and, of course, some gameplay on this one because I love these little things. I now have 2 more to collect, by the way. I've got all of them except 2. There is I guess a Pac-Man one of these now. I'm trying to remember what the other one was. Oh, the other one's Galaga, which I definitely want. They're kind of expensive for what they are. I think they're like 25 bucks. So I tend not to buy a whole lot of them. I mean, I don't buy them like all at one time, but you know, I do have some kind of budget. So anyway, looking forward to getting the rest of these though. Great stuff. That is it. Yep, that's it. That is everything I have picked up. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you got any comments, throw them down below. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.
Retro Rob's Gaming Videos.